For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Perry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Evan Mobley.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the 2 big men inside. Out on the wings for them, Sexton and Osman. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape. So a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time. And this year, if you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage to rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
Now Rubio, following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Young pass to Capella. Hunter kicks to Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Osman. Up top, Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3, and that one's good. Osman.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
But no question, when he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Down low, here's Mobley. Count the basket.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys was wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Young against Rubio. For the 3. And Bogdanovich gets the 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sexton. 25 points last game.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Bogdanovich looking around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Sexton against Bogdanovich. The 10-footer. Sexton's shot is good.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but Don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bogdanovich against Sexton. It's tipped.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here is Young, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Rubio dishes to Mobley. Here's the lob to the hoop. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range. Check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. He's been dominant over the last month. First in field goal percentage, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Now, here is Young. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now, here's Rubio. After the miss from Trae Young. Here's Sexton. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Capella. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. They need this. The shot misses. Good D by Rubio.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the pass to Mobley. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
go now to the Rookie Watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Second, Evan Mobley.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. To end the drought. And it's blocked. Here's Osman. He has 5. There's the try. No good from 11 feet. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter on the clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Oh!
Yikes.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Rubio, the pass to Mobley. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Mobley's got 10 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Hawks trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Gallinari wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Stolen by Collins. Rubio against Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Outside, Sexton. That one goes in. Sexton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Inside. And there's Collins on the assist by Young.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Osman. To the inside. Mobley. And yes, it's good. 12 points for Evan Mobley.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Gallinari against Allen. Gallinari dishes to Young. It's deflected.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And Sexton has it in the corner. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 10 points in the game so far.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Huerter passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Huerter finds an open teammate.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Hawks, Jang, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young. Here's Windler. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Watson can't hit.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Wright. The rebound by Nance.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Dotson. He can't get it to go. Pass to Reddish. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Wright finds Gallinari. Over Cousins. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Wright. Gallinari's got his second basket of the game.
Sweet shot from Gallo. So many ways he can hurt you.
Here's Dotson. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Here's Cousins. Back to Dotson. The offensive rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Wright. Now here's Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Gallinari surveying the D. Shoots over Cousins, and it's Gallinari missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Gallinari passes to Herter. Over Love. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 15. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. And they double up Cousins. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. Gallinari with the steal. He dishes it to Wright. The pass to Herter. Over Love. No good from the low block. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers lead by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. The hunger to improve defines all competitors. And Ricky Rubio expressing that sentiment.
We want more, and we don't accept good. We want great or greatest. We're just trying to be better every day. It's never too high, never too low, but we know what we can be, and we want to get better.
He feels this team has plenty of untapped potential.
And I don't doubt it. And can Rubio improve? He's certainly very steady throughout his career, but is there another level he can get to?
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
We've got Kevin Love, and it's Dotson in at the one. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Windler. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Love. Over Wright. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Wright. bringing up the ball for the Hawks. 15-point game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. Love in the post. Jang defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dotson. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 15. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Reddish kicks to Johnson. Pass to Herter. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
But I'm sure they learned their lesson from that game. They know they can't afford to have their first unit unavailable when the game is at critical junctures this time around.
And Wright kicks to Johnson. Here's Jang. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Stephens. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rebound, Atlanta. Jang's got 5 rebounds tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reddish the pass to Jang. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Sexton with the bounce pass. Here's Stephens. No points in the game yet for him. Reddish with the ball. That shot missing. Good D by Wade.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
He misses the free throw. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big that you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass. 14 points for Evan Mobley.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bogdanovich left side. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Rubio with it. And guarded by Capella. Pass to Sexton. Here's Osman. He's got 5. Cleveland moving it around. And that's good from Sexton on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Mays passes to Johnson. Out to the wing. Here is Cook, covered by Rubio. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Now Rubio. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Sexton. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Sexton. And then Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Here's Cook. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside, Sexton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Free throw good, Sexton. Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
The 11-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
All right, Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Cavaliers with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Jared Allen. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Jetty Osman. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari's checked in. Gallinari against Sexton. There's the dish to Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Young against Rubio. Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
Rubio dishes to Mobley. Bogdanovich against Sexton. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Over Gallinari. Cleveland the rebound. And Mobley throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Gallinari missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Yep, that one goes.
I think this is where Cousins operates best. Comfortable using his size and comfortable in the painted area.
Gallinari, the bounce pass. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Sexton for 3. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Hunter against Nance. Hunter no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Cousins gets it to go.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Nance outside. Now the pass to Cousins. Over Collins. Here's Mobley. Cousins trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Got a piece of it. Rubio in the corner. Tries a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And it's Kevin Love in for Mobley. And a switch here also for Atlanta. White, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. So it's the Hawks now. 1:32 left in the first half. Young taking his time here. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, John Collins in a nice lather here. Versatile, explosive, high energy, and doing the job scoring it.
Young against Sexton. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trail by 21. And here is Hunter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Young outside. Kicks to Hunter. Right outside. Just 4 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Outside, Sexton. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Hunter with some nice defense. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right against Sexton. Right outside. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, Nance with it. Here's Sexton. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous start for Evan Mobley. He had 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. Rubio the pass to Allen. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's Osman. He kicks it to Mobley. Pass to Rubio. Here's Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Osman. Kicks to Sexton. Rubio outside. This one for three. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now, here's Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Young. Two minutes into the second half of play now. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Trae Young. To the middle. Here's Allen. And Capella sends it back. They get it back. Sexton kicks to Osman. Drills the three-pointer. Osman's got 6 in the quarter.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Rubio against Hunter. Osman, the pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Rubio. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Osman. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Rubio outside. Got a hand on it.
And DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Inside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Over Allen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Rubio against Young. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Cook subbed in for Trae Young. And so here's Cleveland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And it's Osman missing. The Hawks trail by 20. Here's Resch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot and score. Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
That free throw good from Reddish. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Outside, Sexton. Count it. Sexton's got 19 points.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton in Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fella was undaunted.
Capella, and the shot goes in. Capella's got 8 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The pass to Mobley. Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Outside, Sexton. And Cousins kicks to Osman. Kept alive. Good, nice job down low. Mobley's got 22.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And Herter gets it to go.
A focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. It's an 18-point lead. Now, here's Sexton. D right on him. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Jetty Osman. Now, here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. 5 to shoot. Right side, Sexton. Tries it from 19. And that one comes up a bit short.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Rubio left side. Cousins, the pass to Sexton. Here's Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 8th assist in the game. The Hawks trail by 20. Here is Cook. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Cook. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Herter. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Sexton grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 22. To the inside, Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Johnson dishes to Cook. Here's Herter. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Right, he's checked in for Cook. It's right on the wing. Defended by Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got 5 now.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Love finds Sexton. Back to Love. Nance outside. Windler, the pass to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wright. Misses off the right iron. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Herter. It's stolen by Nance. Left side, Sexton. Rebound, Atlanta. Reddish with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line. Missing a couple.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Wade outside. Over Reddish. Can't hit from 12. The Hawks trail by 20. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Collins checked in for the Hawks.
John Collins.
Pass to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A 3-ball. Collins trying to break free. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Love outside. Here's Sexton. The shot comes out. Collins with some nice D.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside, Sexton. Poke loose. Reddish with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Here's Mays. Craps in the tray. Mays has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Sexton the pass to Windler. Here is Love. Passes to Windler. Outside, Sexton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sexton's got 24 points.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Feeds it to Collins. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Sexton penetrating. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 18.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Jared Allen. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. A lights-out long-distance sniper with unlimited range.
Windler, the pass to Sexton. And there's the pass to Stevens. 5 on the clock. The fader. And Wright pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Young. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Sexton up top, defended by Young. And the basket is good. Sexton's got 28.
Toughness there shown by Collins. Sexton, no stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Collins trying to break free. Off target at the rim. To the middle. Here's Allen. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And with Allen's height and agility, he breezes through the contact, getting himself right to the finish.
Here's Wright into the lane. Sweet little floater.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Steffens. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Sexton, the pass to Windler. Love outside. No good on the 3. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 17. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter comes in for DeLon Wright. Puts it up off the inbound. Bogdanovich, no luck.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Here's Osman. Gallinari covering. Offensive rebound. Allen the bounce pass. Here's Osman. Shot clock at 6. Sexton for 3. Offensive rebound. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Osman. Gallinari covering. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Back to Young. From deep three-point range. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Sexton against Bogdanovich. Sexton attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 30.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And stolen by Mobley. And Sexton has it in the corner. Passes it to Rubio. And here's Sexton. Back to Allen. Pocket 6. And the shot is long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Young inside. Covered by Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Osman. Capella covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella. And Brent small forward Jetty Osman out of Turkey. A pretty versatile game.
Yeah, he does a little bit of everything out there. And you wonder with Jetty just being in the environment of the teams that he's been on in the past few years, a lot of losing going on. Is that impacting his confidence? And would more be opened up if he had a different opportunity? Who's to say? I know when he plays on that Turkish team, you see a different, determined Jetty Osman.
First one falls for him. Good on both. The Hawks trail by 18. Hunter on the wing. There's the pass to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Pass to Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Mobley misses. The Hawks trail by 15. And it's sent back by Allen. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Down low. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Rubio. Mobley's got 24.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Young.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And so Young nails them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Rubio, and there's the feed to Mobley. Pass to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Rubio in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Passes it to Young. To the paint. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. Here's Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
The pass to Osman. Allen with it. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Here's Mobley. Lays it up off the glass. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Sexton against Bogdanovich. Outside, Sexton. He feeds it to Allen. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Sexton against Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Mobley kicks to Osman. Pass to Mobley. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. It's stolen by Capella. Molinari passes to Bogdanovich. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Bogdanovich. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Rubio the pass to Allen. Outside, Sexton. Here's Osman. Rubio left side. Inside, Allen. Good work defensively by Capella.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Sexton against Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closer. Good work defensively by Capella. Now Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Bogdanovich against Sexton. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich. Hunter finds Young. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young at the line for two.
Shooting two.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
And there's the pass to Osman. Feeds to Allen. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jarrett is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Jarrett Allen taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You know, Jarrett Allen is a classic big man, and that includes the hair. He's got great blocking ability and is just a natural talent down low.
And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 9. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that one, good.
And now the defense, full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
Rubio against Young. Wound up there for Allen. It's not going to go for him.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And that's an intentional foul.
Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Way back in 2009, Ricky Rubio was drafted. There was so much talk about him being the Spanish version of Pistol Pete. He's had a remarkable career. Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your powerhouse dance team.
Seconds left in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Shoots over Rubio. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Colin Sexton taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Young against Sexton. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. What did the team do tonight that really allowed you to be so effective out there?
Sharing the ball. That's the main thing. They ask what the keys to this team winning always is. That's sharing the ball. So when we play that way, it's hard to beat us.
Yeah, the ball was really moving around there tonight. Thanks very much. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.